man who has been diagnosed with incurable blood cancer is looking for a stem cell donor match. He's also looking for your match too, as one day you may need it. Peter McCleave joins us along with Patrick Languzzi, who has had a stem cell transplant. Hello to you, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on the programme this morning. Peter, to you, first of all, tell us your story and what happened to you.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with a blood cancer 5 years ago now and given a prognosis of 7 years. So I'm at the pointy end of my own personal situation. But after a couple of years of intensive chemo, managed to find the energy to start a campaign called 10,000 Donors. And our role is very simple, to raise awareness of the simplicity of getting on the stem cell donor register. It's a simple cheek swab. It's like the thing you've been shoving up your nose for the COVID test, but much more pleasant. It's just around your mouth, takes a couple of minutes. And simple as that, you could potentially find your genetic twin somewhere in the world and save their life. So that's been my work for the last couple of years. And to date, we've got over 90,000 people registered on the stem cell donor registry. But more importantly than that, we've had 17 confirmed patient matches as part of the campaign. So our new target is 100,000. We're not too far off that, and we continue to go. It's just a numbers game now, getting more people registered and hopefully more lives saved.
Peter, I was on that register, but I've been taken off now. I'm a woman of a certain age, because there is an upper age limit, isn't there? Tell us a bit about that, if you know.
There is. The upper age limit is 55. You can get on the register from the age of 16, but you can register up to the age of 55, but they will take you off on your 61st birthday. So yeah, unfortunately, that's.
Okay. I didn't know that you were going to actually mention how old I was, but thank you for that.
Sorry.
What do people do if they need to register?
If you just go to the 10,000donors.com campaign page, we've got links to all the global registries. In the UK, you'll get sent to a charity called DKMS. They will send you the 3 swabs in the post and the prepaid envelope. Once you've done your test, you send it back to them. And within 6 weeks, you'll be registered. Cost you nothing, but potentially you may have saved a life.
Yeah, it's really, really very easy to do. Patrick, tell us your story.
Maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, which is one of the deadliest forms of blood cancer that you can have. And, so I went into the hospital for treatment, and I ended up with a lot of complications, complete organ failure. I was in a coma for 2 weeks, and thankfully, I had survived all that. And then I came home for a couple of months to prepare for a transplant, because that was really the only thing that was going to, be able to save my life or prolong my life. And then I was able to get that transplant on Valentine's Day. So next month, it'll be 3 years for me, that I've been cancer-free and in remission. So, yeah, it was a whirlwind. I didn't expect, it to be, as bad as it was, but I'm thankful, knock on wood, that I'm here today. And really, Peter is such a big part of that, because if it weren't for Peter and his drive to try to raise awareness for stem cell donors, his friend Alex wouldn't have donated. And I think that of the 10 million people that are registered through DKMS worldwide, he was my only match. So I'm just so grateful, eternally grateful to both these gentlemen. And, I was telling Pete last week when we spoke that I am dedicated in the U.S. to do as much as I can, not only to raise awareness and help for other people, but specifically for Pete.
Peter, tell me just remind people what they need to do if they want to register. It's easy, it's quick, it's painless, and you might save a life.
Yeah, go to the website 10,000donors.com, click on the registration link for your country. Then if in the UK, 3 cheek swabs will be sent to your home. You spend 5 minutes swabbing your cheeks, pop it back in the prepaid envelope, send it back to the charity DKMS, and then you will be registered. It's that simple.
Okay. Gentlemen, it's really good to talk to both of you. Thank you very much indeed for taking the time. Patrick, thanks for staying up late in Boston to speak to us as well. Much appreciated, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.